Alright guys, it is finally time. I have been looking forward to buying one of these for forever. We got a Megaman NT Warrior booster box, and this one is specifically from the Grand Prix set. There were only ever 3 sets released as far as I could find. Maybe there was a 4th one planned, but these are the only 3 you can ever find online. But along with that, we actually have both of the pre-made decks that they released for this set. So every set they would release 2 pre-made decks, and the main reason I picked Grand Prix over the other two is that we got fucking Proto Man. Like, how can we not do Proto Man? But of course, we need something else to bring us luck today. So we got Mr. Cutman. I actually like these little things. I think I have all the ones in this little collection. I just like Cutman the most. It's the coolest one. So it gets to go, I don't know, there somewhere. I'll have to reorganize another time. If I'm gonna keep adding more things to this, I've got to get better lighting in this room, in this setup eventually. But it works. Anyways, yes, I was wanting to do one of the others, but while it had Megaman, who was my favorite, bot from the Mega Man series, it's from the NT Warrior series specifically, which is actually like a show that they did. And Megaman just... Look, here's a picture of original Megaman, the boy that I like, and here's the NT Warrior one. Future me gets to put those on screen. It just, it's not Megaman to me. It might be to some of you guys, but Megaman is not in this set. We might get a couple things with him in it, but I doubt it. And here are all of the packs. Do they all feature Proto Man? No, they do not. Cool. So we actually get a bunch of different artworks, which actually makes me happy. Of course, the other theme deck we got was for Pharaoh Man, which is that boy right there, but I don't think Pharaoh Man is anybody's favorite, so that theme deck was whatever. I really just wanted the Proto Man, and of course Proto Man is actually in this set as well, so we can expect to see a lot of Proto Man things. But yeah, there's the little booster box. We have, I think it's 24 packs in this booster box, so we have a bit to go through today, along with the theme decks. I've been rambling for too long. Let's just start and see what we have. Yeah, I don't know if the shadows in the background bother any of you. I mean, obviously there are going to be shadows, but I don't know, it bothers me, oddly enough, and I don't know why. But yeah, I do actually already have some Mega Man cards, but I've never bought this many in one go. So for any of you who haven't seen these or didn't know these exist, there are the back. And let's start here. Now, if you've ever played the Battle Network games that they had for the Game Boy Advance, that's probably the closest way I could explain the way that these cards function. Like, no, they're not the same thing, but from what I can tell, obviously I haven't played the card game, even though I do have a bunch of the cards. From what I can tell, they are going to be, pretty close to how that game functioned. No, that game wasn't a card game, it was like a grid-based, it was like a grid-based fighting game with a lot of tactics to it, but it was actually there to actually compete with, like, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I keep saying a lot, I've got to stop doing that. But it was there to compete with, like, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was, like, their solution to the two. But they did it in such a unique way. You weren't, like, capturing monsters, you were getting these chips that would, like, give you different attacks in combat. It was really unique. It didn't feel like a attempt at, getting into that market. It really just felt like, hey, here's a really cool game, and if you really dig into the way that the game works, you might compare it to the other big ones at the time. And actually, here we go. So we actually have Mega Man with the Mega Man Battle Master. So cool. We got a full art. I believe 3 packs in this. Might have been the 4th. I don't recall, because maybe I do? I don't recall if there are foils in this set. Maybe actually, yes, there are foils. I'm dumb. I do have a few foils. There's Airman, so we got another full art. 2 in 1 pack, actually. That's pretty awesome. Now, of course, the full arts are just for the character cards, so I don't believe you can get Airman as a non-full art. But yeah, that's neat. So I guess what we're going to do is we're actually going to save Proto Man for now. We're going to dig into the Pharaoh Man deck. And actually, I just realized it does say there are 5 foils inside. So I guess we can at least... Oh, they are sealed on the sides. I didn't think they had a seal on them, but yeah, they're sealed at the side. So we're just going to cut through that seal with my kind of new fancy knife. and see what is in here. Man, it is really in there. There we go. Okay, so even though it's a Pharaoh Man themed deck, the rulebook has Proto Man on the front, which I guess it makes sense. They just printed one for the entire Grand Prix set. Obviously, Proto Man is what people wanted for the Grand Prix, but a little weird. And then, of course, we have the playmat. Should I really bother opening this thing all the way up? Like, it just has lines for cards and then, like, the Mega Man thing on it. Woo. Then, of course, the main part of this are the cards, the pre-made deck, which, I don't know, I didn't really need to get these. I didn't really need to get the pre-made deck, but I thought, you know, if I'm going to buy a booster box from this set, I might as well just get everything from this set. So, I'm assuming the foil cards are going to be right here on the front, and they are. So there is a foil Pharaoh Man. There is a foil Falling Object. A foil Open the Door. Oh my god. Foil Petrify, and another foil Open the Door. Alright, so we got... Why would they pick out of the 5 foils to give you? Why would they give you duplicate foils? Okay. They didn't lie. They said there were 5 foils inside. They didn't guarantee what they would be. We're getting a lot of the Vulcan gun there, the Laser Blast. But yeah, these seem to work, like, you know, if you've ever played the Battle Network games, like, these were what they looked like, the chips that you would have. You would get, like, a Laser Blast, and it could maybe, like, attack 2 grids straight forward, or maybe 3 spots. Then there's High Cannon. I feel like they took some inspiration from that. Again, I haven't seen the TV show myself. Oh, I've seen little bits. So it might have something to do with it, but it looks like they took a lot of inspiration from the Battle Network games, which, to be fair, might be some of my favorite Mega Man games. Last year, I was a part of a charity event called Mega May, where on Twitch you would stream Mega Man themed games. We were actually raising money for a company called, what was it? Charity Water? That's not right. That's not... why can't I remember? They would provide, like, water to people in various different countries, and even, like, bad parts of the US, they would work on providing clean water. You know, various states and cities and all over the world. It's really cool. Like, they're actually still very active on Twitter and stuff. But yeah, during that event, you would stream Mega Man games if you were a part of, like, the stream group, and we were actually huge that year. I think there were, like, 80 or 90 of us. It was kind of nuts. But yeah, that's what I did. I actually streamed Battle Network. I believe it was 3. It might have been 2. And we did pretty good. I don't remember exactly how much was raised, but it was up there. Of course, at the time, I was a much smaller streamer than I am now, and I'm still a very small streamer. But I didn't personally raise that much. I was definitely, if we had a leaderboard, I would have been at the bottom. And there kind of was a leaderboard, actually, through the website we were doing it through. Water Aid. They were called Water Aid. I promise you I didn't look it up. I just remembered the name. Because, like, I actually do still follow them on Twitter. I expected us to do it again this year. But the man who orchestrated the entire thing, Biff, I never heard from him. So I don't know if he did do something for May. And I just missed out. I don't know. But I didn't hear about another Mega May. So maybe they decided to hold off and they're going to be doing it next year. I know with everything going on right now, and Biff does tend to get political on certain things. Maybe he decided to hold off on it. I honestly don't know. But let's dig into more of these packs. We have Minotaur. I actually love these little dudes. I played a Rush. Hell yeah. I played a Mega Man, like, fan fighting game that was done through Mugen. And you can play as those little Minotaur guys, these guys right here. And they were a joke character. You're not actually supposed to use them in combat because all they can do is swing their pickaxe or press down and you go into a shield mode where you can't be damaged. Snake Man. Alright, so we got another full art character card. It's electric and playtime. But yeah, the meta types are actually kind of hilarious because all you had to do to win was start the match, get the first hit them once with the pickaxe, then shield down until the timer ran out and you would win by default because you know, when timer runs out, you did more damage. Alright, next pack. But yeah, like, obviously not playing this card game. These cards aren't all super special, because a lot of them are like, you know, they're relevant to the card game, but for somebody who's just a fan of the Mega Man franchise, not all of them are that interesting, because like it's just like, here's an attack. Hey, okay, we actually got another Mega Man. So of course, these are the ones I'm really stoked for, and the Hollows. And again, I haven't seen the show either, the cartoon that they did for this. Is it considered an anime or a cartoon? Another Mega Man. Okay, I think this guy's a super common, and there's actually our Proto Man over some lava. But I do kind of want to go watch it now. Like, it doesn't look that bad. I've seen little bits of it, and I'm not saying it was a bad show. I just never watched it. Alright, so far, I don't think, maybe we have. Did we get a foil from one of these packs? I don't think we did. Shrimpy 2. Hell yeah, little Shrimpy. But I say every card game has one, like, you know, joke monster. There is Airman. I always liked Airman as a kid. I don't think I liked him as much as I did. Like, Elec Man and Proto Man and Zero have all, like, taken the limelight from me. And of course, I still love Cut Man. But I don't know why. As a kid, like, playing the old Mega Man games, I always loved Airman. So here's something else you guys might not have known. Maybe you do if you're big into card games. There is a new, not really new, newer than this, Mega Man card game. I do plan on unboxing those soon as well. But they're not just Mega Man. And there's Snake Man again. Actually, I love that because the last card has Snake Man saying more to come, and then the next one is Snake Man, so he wasn't wrong. But, no, there was another Mega Man card game. It was a part of the UFS, Universal Fighting System series. The Soul Calibur cards I did were actually from UFS. They have a lot of things in that, and I don't know how I've never heard of UFS until I started this channel. Because like you have Cowboy Bebop is a part of UFS. There's a bunch of franchises, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. They're all a part of that card game. And because they all are matched up, they all have the same backings of the card, the layouts are all same or at least similar enough, but they're all made to be played together. So like I can make a Mega Man themed deck, you can make a Mortal Kombat themed deck, and we can actually both still play each other. It's how it's made to be played. I'm still trying to find a good way to get a hold of the Mega Man cards for that. I see like the decks going everywhere, and there is a foil correction. I like that. Opponent discards down to 1 card, not supposed to delete you. Neat. So if you look at the bottom, you'll actually see that one's listed as a super rare. It has SR on the bottom. Most of these are obviously going to say C for common. And I don't know... I don't know what I was going to say there. Like, I don't know exactly what the uncommon is. I haven't really been looking for them. I'm assuming each pack is guaranteed to have a rare. That would be the assumption, right? Let's find out. We'll check out on this pack. So, obviously, we're starting off with commons. With a guard. Common. A common. A common. Oh, we have an ultra rare. You are. Cool. Well, we got 2 foils in a row. I'm not mad, although it does make it harder for me to do what I was wanting to do. Common, 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 common. Yeah, okay, so they were all commons and then 1 ultra rare. Okay. Oh, and I know in the last few videos I haven't done a playing card deck like I usually do at the end of my videos, like I've been trying to do. I do have another one for this video. Not that I think anyone's really complained about it. But I've actually been meaning to that playing card deck for the last 2 videos, and I just kind of kept forgetting, actually the last 3, and I just kind of kept forgetting that I had it. But here we go, so maybe now we can find out. So there is common, 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 rare. Yes, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a guaranteed rare every time, and if it's not rare, it's going to be ultra rare or super rare. Okay. So we actually have Iceman here, and I don't think these cards have rarities. It says CSST. Okay, no, there's a comment at the bottom. Okay, so we have our Iceman, and right behind that we have another Airman. So we actually got 2 character cards in a row. Next pack, we will do the Proto Man deck here in a minute. We're not going to save it for last, because I prefer to do like packs at the end. That way, you know, there's a chance to get the last pack magic. Alright, here's another Airman. He should be listed as SC for super common. Holy god. Volgear, Spin Cycle, and we have another super rare OU1. We have Mr. Proto Man standing out in the rain, although it looks kind of like acid rain. Neat. More to come behind that. Is there going to be a Snake Man? No, okay, ready aim. Boomer, Moko Rush, and Vulcan. Alright, let's go ahead and tear into my most excited part of this. Obviously, I'm excited for the packs, but, I mean, come on, it's Proto Man. I know it's stereotypical to like, you know, Proto Man and Zero so much, but I don't know, I do. Maybe I'm just, maybe deep down I'm an edgy kid. Maybe there's an edgy kid inside of all of us. So, of course, the rulebook is going to be the same. I would laugh if it was actually Pharaoh Man. Our playmat, I believe this is a different color, so at least it is, you know, a bit themed, although we still have Mega Man there at the center. And then the main part is going to be the deck. And actually, here's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to take the foils off and look at all the, you know, common boys first. So, of course, these are going to have a lot of Proto Man to them. Not every one of them is going to be Proto Man, obviously. That would get a little annoying. And I don't think they have that many cards themed around one character. But evidently, each set has, I think, either 6 or 8 characters featured in this set. So, this is actually the first one that Proto Man himself was actually featured in. I'm actually really happy that that happened before this series died, before the card game failed. Because, I mean, it's fucking Proto Man. Like, I am happy Alec Man made the cut as well. He was a part of the base set, if I remember correctly, the power-up set. But it's still just not the same Alec Man. Like, yeah, he uses electricity, but he doesn't look like... I get it, they mixed it up for a new generation, they mixed it up for the show to make it more interesting. Obviously, his pixelated sprite wouldn't look very good either. But, I don't know, like, I just preferred the original look of him. Maybe he's still interesting in the show. I'll have to go back and watch that, but I'm actually still watching through Shaman King right now, and I don't want to switch shows constantly. But yeah, these are obviously going to have a lot of repeats. All of these are commons, by the way. I should probably go ahead and point that out. I've been keeping an eye on it. There was no UC or anything, so I'm guessing, like, uncommon isn't a card type in this. It's just all commons, and then super rares and ultra rares. So this one's actually listed as an ST. I don't know what that means, but I love the holo on that. Hell yeah, Proto Man. Grand Prix champion. I like that. That's really cool. So then we have Bring It On, and that is listed as a rare. ST again, I don't know what that is, but Virtual Martyr. Then we have a rare, a higher level, and another ST Virtual Monitor again. So I guess each of these pre-made decks are going to have 2 of the same, Oh, I accidentally just mixed that deck. Okay, no I didn't. I can see where I put it down. I almost just mixed that pre-made deck into my regular cards. That would be a problem. But yeah, I guess every pre-made deck is going to have the 5 foils, but 2 of them will be the same. So you're basically just getting 4 foils, let's be honest. But we're getting down there in packs as well, so let's go ahead and just try to blow through these and hope for some good foil cards. And I do believe I'll be doing another set of these later on. I would like to get all 6 of these starter decks, just to kind of complete that collection. So I will probably be doing those along with booster boxes as well. So if you're interested in that, feel free to subscribe down below. But I'm not going to guarantee when it's going to be. It could be a little bit before I decide to buy those. And there's another Snake Man. There is one issue with this YouTube channel, because there's one goal I had when I made this channel. From the beginning, it was going to have a heavy Pokemon emphasis, if you couldn't tell, aside from Homer, Dual Snake Cannon from Duel Masters, and Cutman there. It was going to have a heavy Pokemon emphasis, but I didn't want to focus only on Pokemon. I wanted to do a lot of other things. When I watch these people who do like Pokemon cards and stuff like that, my favorite videos that they do are when it's non-Pokemon cards. It doesn't have to be non-Pokemon, it was non-Pokemon cards. I always like those more than just... There goes my phone. I always like it more than just, you know, looking at Pokemon cards all, you know, for 300 videos. So obviously I'm going to keep doing those. I mean, it'd be dumb not to. It is the fastest way to grow when you're doing these kind of videos. My Pokemon videos are always going to be my most viewed, at least for the most part. But that wasn't my goal for this channel. Things like this, card games that most people didn't know existed or even thought about. Maybe they, had it as a child and they forgot it existed, and they come across my channel and see this. Like, I don't know. It's just something I really enjoy. It keeps things mixed up. It keeps things fresh. But yes, I am going to keep doing the Pokemon. But that's the other issue with this channel, is not only deciding what I'm going to do, but do I reinvest in something I've already done a video on? Do I reinvest back into Mega Man? Because obviously I like the cards myself, and I would like to get more. But would people stick around to watch it? Because like with Pokemon, people are obviously going to. And if I did like Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh, people are going to. But things like Mega Man, which is literally a dead card game, would people stick around to see a second video on this? Because I'm not made of money. I'm not making YouTube bucks, and I'm working, a full-time job. So I have to pay rent, I have to buy food, and literally for this channel and for, my other channel and my Twitch, in order to get all the editing done and do all the recording, I've actually gone down to only 4 days a week instead of 5 at my job, but that's with no extra income coming in. I'm not making money off of doing these, at least at the time of this recording. Yes, I have made money off of Twitch, but it's the money I make off of Twitch might, over the last 2 years, I might have made enough to pay my rent one time for 1 month over the last 2 years. That's maybe it's more, maybe it's less. Everything here is obviously done out of pocket. I don't sell the things that I buy, although I have considered it, because if I sell certain cards that I don't care about, and, like maybe I buy a box of Mega Man cards and I end up not enjoying them at all, then that just looks painful. Then maybe, I might consider selling them, because then I can use that money in order to make more interesting videos for you guys instead of just holding on to things for myself. But I know this channel is getting, this video is getting a little too deep for a Mega Man unboxing from a childhood show. But I don't know, like, let me know what you guys thinking about down in the comments. Like, do you think it's good to reinvest in the cards I've already done before? Because obviously I'm going to eventually. But think about it from like my point of view, all right? I'm trying to make interesting content, trying to keep things mixed up. And, I do this Mega Man video, right? Then I do, maybe one other from like another thing, like the Shaman King video I did the other day. Would it be smart of me to go back and invest more money into Mega Man for another video, and potentially nobody cares because they already saw it and they're not interested in it? Like, they saw it once, they thought it was neat from the first video, and like, yeah, I got the message. I don't need to see this, another one of these. So it's complicated. Like, do I reinvest that money into a new franchise, a new type of video, or do I do this one again? Because obviously I'm going to, but do I do it, right away? Do I wait a few months? I don't know. I'm thinking into it too much. I don't know why I'm asking my general audience for this. This video is probably going to be terrible because I'm just ranting about my channel while opening cards. But no, it definitely is a struggle, because a large majority of my money is going to these videos, aside from my things I have to pay for responsibly. There is a double point. What? That is an ultra rare as well. Okay. So we're not doing too bad. We've got a few of these. I think that's actually our 4th foil so far. Hopefully we can get at least one more before we're done here. And we do have a total of 4 packs left. Since I was excited for Proto Man for this, we're going to save the Proto Man pack for last and hope it's in there. And we're going to go ahead and go through with this Pharaoh Man pack. Oh, I usually mention in my videos, when were these made? 2004, yeah. So these aren't like super old vintage like some of the cards I do, but these are still pretty old. I mean, you're talking 16 years here. I bet some of my viewers are, have only ever seen 16 years in their life. Haha, 16 years old, I just worded it weird. I love the art style for that snake. That is actually pretty neat. Metatar again. I keep getting the head to fist. Like, I point out that a head to fist looks painful, and then I just keep getting that card. I love the way that works. Also, like, my nose has been, like, I've been fine all day, and the second I sit down to record, my nose keeps trying to run. So if you see like a weird jump cut in the middle of me opening a pack, it's because I had to go blow my nose again. Maybe I am getting sick, which is kind of scary to say during, a pandemic. But I should be fine. My throat was hurting the other day too, but it's better now, so Maybe I'm just like, you know, getting one symptom at a time. Instead of like getting the full sickness, it's just spreading it over a month. And it's like, yeah, here's one symptom for a week. All right, second to last pack. Focus. And yeah, I know I wasn't really doing the card trick with these. I don't know. I just didn't feel like doing the card tricks today. Because it would have taken me a little bit to figure out, you know, like where the rares usually are and just, I don't know. This is definitely a more casual video, not like my other ones aren't. Although if you watched the Detective Pikachu tin video, then you definitely saw what a non-casual one looks like. Alright, last pack. This is the one with Mr. Protoman on it. And we're going to get another holo from this pack. Let's see. Raise the Temp, Metatar, Headstrong NetNavi. Gaia, we got Megaman. What an intrusion as our rare. So no, we are not getting another holo. But I don't think we finished out too poorly. I don't know what the odds usually are for this franchise, but we did get 4 from all 24 packs, so 20 of them are duds. That's how it, you know, usually goes. And then, of course, we have 10 more from those 2 pre-made decks. But if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like, subscribe down below, and let me know if you played this card game as a kid, if you watched the show. I know my girlfriend actually watched the show herself. But yeah, let me know what you thought, and hopefully I will see y'all next time. Bye. Okay, I forgot again. 4 videos in a row I forgot. I'm not forgetting it this time, alright? It's going in the Mega Man video. Here are the playing cards for this video. So here's a funny thing. These are Star Wars Boba Fett themed playing cards, right? I actually bought these to give to a friend and a coworker of mine who is a huge Boba Fett fan. So then why am I opening it on this video? Well, I could have bought one of these for $10. Or I could have bought 4 of them for $9. I saved $1 to get 3 more. So I did already give him 1 box of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with the 2 of these. But we're going to open one of these up. Due to the pricing of these, I don't know why you could buy 4 for $9. Just from buying it from a different eBay seller. But that seems to be an actual common thing for these. I saw more than one person selling them for around, you know, the $10 price mark. Which, I don't know who is buying them, aside from idiots like me. Who wants 4 packs of the same playing cards, specifically themed for Boba Fett? Now, I did get a little bit of spoilers from these, so I have seen a couple of these already, because I did already give them to him for his birthday, and I have seen a few of the cards, including the backs, which are just really cool. But there's an upside to me getting spoiled on these, because as Mr. Gary pointed out, there's nothing special about these. So, of course, here's our Joker, and a lot of these are actually from the comics and stuff, I do believe. Here's our Ace, and we're start going through all of these spades. But they're all just, you know, themed around Boba Fett, who's obviously a giant, you know, fan favorite in the franchise. But there's one set in here, one of the suits, that is kind of really cool. So then there's our Queen, our King, and then we go to our diamonds, starting with our Ace. And I just threw the rest of the diamonds. Anyways, so we'll focus again. There is Monsieur Jabba. And yeah, I know I've done so many Star Wars card openings, but they make so many different, you know, playing card decks, and I am a fan of the franchise. I'm not like a huge mega fan. I think the only series I can say I'm a giant mega fan for would probably be the Elder Scrolls, and they really need to make an actual physical card game. Before somebody points it out, yes, I know that they have made physical cards. And of course, now we're down to the clubs. They have made physical cards, but they were like 5 card sets, and they were just for promotion. You can't actually use them to play an actual card game. They were from the Elder Scrolls Legends, but they were just promotional things. So I know they exist. They're kind of expensive to get your hands on. And I don't know, I'll eventually buy them because I'm just a fucking nerd. But the next set is the special one. Whoops, and I kind of just revealed it early, and then of course there was our Ace for the clubs. My camera's not focusing as I set it on the wrong setting, but it should be fine. You might, if you're a big fan of the series, you might recognize this is concept art. All of the heart cards are concept art in like older versions of Boba Fett, including when they were going to have him in white armor, which is actually pretty neat. Now, there are actually a few different sets, I believe, that they had for him with the white armor. But it's like concept art, earlier prototypes. It's really cool. So like, is this all the different helmets and ideas that they had for him? There is the white armor I think most people think of when they think of the white armor prototype, which is kind of neat. I've already described it as being like a mixture of the snow trooper than this, you know, regular clone troopers, with a little bit of extra flair to it. But yeah, these are just really cool. Like, they're like sketches and just like, you know, body postures for him. And I don't know, I really like these. It's probably the coolest part of this set are the heart cards. I actually like that helmet. It's very Darth Vader-like. Maybe that was its inspiration. Then for our Joker, we have another very comic-themed one and another comic-themed Joker card where he's wearing basically no armor. Alright guys, now it actually is the end of the video. Again, I apologize. I kept forgetting to do that pack, and I needed to get it done. My mind wouldn't let me end the video without going back and recording that. But if you guys enjoyed, like I said, subscribe down below, like the video, all that fun stuff, and hopefully I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.